Hi, Paige. How are you? I don't know if we'll get too many people on, but we'll see. Welcome to my annual catalog kickoff party, if you will. More just like a walkthrough with a few prizes thrown in here and there, small prizes. Anyway, I was on the website just before and I can't get in, so I have no host code yet for Judy's party. I'm going to have to do a separate announcement video with just the host code because I can't get in to assign one. So I didn't realize that would be off too, but I guess it makes sense. Hi, Nix. Welcome. So I guess while we're waiting for people to come on, I'll go ahead and start with the beginner's brochure. Did you guys get those in with your catalogs, by the way? The beginner brochures? Let me know. Mine came shrink wrapped with it inside, but I don't know for demonstrators. But you did not? Because I ordered those for everyone too, so I don't know. They look like this. And I ordered those for everyone that got the annual. I'll have to find out about that. That bothers me. And Nix, I'm surprised you didn't since you had to call them in your demo. So anyway. Hi, Justine. Good morning. All right, guys. I'm going to start with beginner brochure just to see if more people will come on. Thank you for the thumbs ups already. So here we go. Now, last year they had one. It was called Experience Creativity. So this year it's going to be called Make Beautiful Things. We'll show you how. So probably on the website under Shop, where they had the Experience Creativity, they'll probably have a separate category called Make Beautiful Things. I don't know. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Philomena. Good morning. So I'm thinking that's what they'll do, but I don't know because I can't get into the shop part of the website yet. This is meant for beginners, but you know what? There's some really pretty things in here, like this 4-season floral stamp that would go really well with the flowers for every season. What do you call it? Suite of products, and it's $14. It's photopolymer. And then there's a flowers for every season, cards and more, which is like the memories and more, but you get 10 card fronts, 10 note cards, and 10 envelopes. So it's again, it's for a beginner. It's sort of like getting a paper pumpkin, only just with the cards and things, and then the stamp set is separate. But if you want all of this, you actually would get 2 stamp spots in Just Jade and Magenta Madness, the new Stampin' Seal, the flowers for every season, a clear D block, and the stamp set for one price up here. So really pretty, really pretty. Are you guys able to see that, or is it too glary? Let me know. I think I'm going to turn the light down because it seems like it's really glary. Can you see that better, or is it too dark? Let me know, guys. I think that's too dark. Maybe one up. There, one up. We'll try that. All right. Then I'm going to be sharing this with you towards the end of June because I'm getting one free from my upline. This is called the Cute Fruit Stamp Set. And it makes all these cute images. Like it's got a pineapple. You're wanting a melon, wishing you a slice of happiness. I couldn't ask for a sweeter friend. It's got little faces to put on. Super cute. Really super cute. Now, one thing that's new in the catalog, and the big catalog that you'll see, is there is now an assortment of 8 colors of Stampin' spots. So it looks like they're bringing in the, that's better. Okay, thank you. The Stampin' spots now, and the colors are Basic Gray, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Real Red, and Shaded Spruce that come in this little Stampin' spot assortment. So if you don't have many Stampin' pads, you know, the big ones, or if you like the little ones better, you can still, in the big catalog, you can still get the little Stampin' spots. But this is a nice way to start your ink collection, especially if you're not in Paper Pumpkin. I get mine through Paper Pumpkin, my little spots. And but here's a way to get 8 colors. It's $24 for 8 pads, and they're already inked for you. So again, if you want everything in this to start, you get the stamp set, the clear block D, Whisper White cardstock, and the little stamp spots. Or you can just buy the stamp set by itself, which is $16. But look at these cute images. Aren't they cute? I don't have anything fruity like. I didn't know they had them before, Philomena. They haven't since July 2018 when I started, except for the blanks. Then we have one called Zany Zebra stamp set, which is cute if you have little ones. Happy birthday, kick up your heels, you party animal. It's time to celebrate and wild about you. So it's more birthday oriented, but you can use it for other things. That's cute too, actually, but I just don't have little ones in my case. And again, you know, you have like a one number. It's kind of like how they do the sweets. It's one number to get everything they list here, or you can just buy the stamp set or whatever. And yeah. And then this one, which is Hooray to You, which is a birthday or a celebration, birthday primarily. That comes with note cards and the in color Stampin' Right marker assortment for 2020 to 2022, which is on my list of to get. That's 15. Hi, Joyce. Where is she? There she is. Hi, Joyce. Yay, Judy's on. Judy, I tried just before this and I still can't get in. So I think I'm locked out of setting up the host code until when they unlock it for everybody. Okay, so then we have, now this is a kit in the big catalog. It's called Simply Citrus. It's nice. It's not as cutesy as the one back here. This one's really cute with the cute, it's called Cute Fruit, and it is cute. This one's more for anybody. It has nice sentiments though. Hello, sunshine. Thanks for being you. Just a note and a way to go. And then this one's an all-inclusive kit. So it makes 15 cards, 3 of each of 5 designs, if you make them the way it's intended. And you get the photopolymer set and 1 ink, which I can't tell which one that is, actually. It looks like Night of Navy to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So anyway, that's in the big catalog too. And then, of course, Paper Pumpkin. And here's the new, and look at the new Stampin' Seal, which is replacing the snail. Okay, so that's the beginner brochure, which probably will be a separate category on the website. Hi, Therese. Yay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Philomena. Well, they're just bringing back a set of 8 of the ones with colors. All right, so let's start in on the catalog. Are you ready? Does anybody, before I start, is there anybody that does not have a catalog that really would like one, and with the intent that you might place an order at some point? So if so, let me know and I'll write your name down. I know I got Justine, and I have one other person that I thought of last night that I wrote down. But if anybody else does not have one and would like one, let me know. Okay, so right when you get to page 1, it lists all the suites, and they're separated with little color codes. So this is Bumblebee for All Occasion, Love, Thanks, and Support for Just Jade, Kids and Babies for Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, excuse me, for Birthday, and Cinnamon Cider for Artistic Expression. So under All Occasion, and then when you go back here, you see the pages have the little colors. That coordinates with what they're showing here. So any page that has the Bumblebee is an All Occasion type item. And there's 3 suites in that. Flowers for Every Season, which if you've been watching, should have seen that last Tuesday with me. And a couple cards we made with that. I'll just share real quick. These cards were out of that suite. So there's the Celebrate Sunflowers, the Jar Flowers, and this was just the DSP and the Misty Moonlight new in color. So I don't want to get into showing you lots of cards and stuff, but I just want to make you aware. So we're going to just walk through. And then over here on the inside of the cover, there's some tools that they're sharing. Unfortunately, the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine are not available yet. So you won't be able to... Okay, Therese, thank you. Do you want one, Joyce? I'm gathering. If you ladies could email me at dahliadesigns57@gmail.com and give me your addresses, I'd appreciate it. I probably have them from a while ago, but just give me your full name and mailing address, and I'll get one out to you. Okay. Okay. All right. Yes, sunflowers seem to be really popular. It's one of the first suites I showed. Just wanted to show you too, if you go to page 3, it tells you where certain techniques are. So if you want to learn a new technique like two-step stamping or markering your stamps or stamping off, which I do all the time on my lives, pattern building, masking, which is something I forget about and I need to do more of, and heat embossing. So it tells you what page they actually talk to you about that and show you how it's done. And I'm sure there will be videos if they're not already. Okay, you're on my list. Thanks, Joyce. And thank you, Philomena. Okay. Stampin' Up's all about coordinating the colors. That is one of the things I love about them. So that's what they're talking about here, color coordination. Their papers, their inks, the designer papers tell you what papers they coordinate with, everything. The dies coordinate with the stamps, etc., etc. And they have beautiful kits. Here's that Simply Citrus again we saw. They carried over the Looking Up kit that was in the last catalog. This one here, these two both are gorgeous. And they have different kinds of kits. The Simply Citrus and the Looking Up are all inclusive. You get the stamps, you get the cards and envelope fronts, you get a block, you get some adhesives, you get a stamp spot. So everything's there you need to make those cards. Excuse me. Gorgeous Posies on page 8 is gorgeous. It's more purple. This one you buy the kit, which is the card bases and labels and ribbon and things, but the ink is not included and the stamp is not included. So you have to buy that separately. That's called Gorgeous Posies Stamp Set. It's more like Get Well, and this is showing the actual size versus what they have down here. And it recommends other products you might need. Boho Indigo, that's called a product medley. We've had them in the past in Botanical Prints and also Everything is Rosy. And it focuses on the blues. Indigo, Boho Indigo is what it's called. I love both of these here. That one's a little more expensive because you get dies, you get stamps, you get designer paper, like a whole pack of designer paper. You get labels and ribbons and everything is in there that you need, stamp set, etc. And actually now they have a refill kit for it. So you wouldn't have the stamp again and things like that, but you would get the papers and die cuts and things like that. So yeah. Okay, so then we get right into the suites. Here's Flowers for Every Season. Use the catalog to get ideas. If you're ever stumped on what to do, just turn to the catalog. It has so many ideas on layouts and color coordination. Like some people are not good at putting colors together. The catalog helps you with that. Now this suite focuses, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Focuses on the in colors. Yeah, I know. I like that idea too, although I have to say I have never finished a product medley kit yet. You want to be on my list also? Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Who's on your list too? I'm sorry. Cherie. Okay. You can email me too. And give me your mailing address. I have like 8 catalogs I can send out, and I have now 6 of them accounted for. So I only have 2 more left. Okay. So this coordinates with the brand new in colors, the beautiful paper, which I've shown. I'm not going to pull all my stuff out because I've shown it to you. But this is the suite that has the jar of flowers, which is a reversible stamp. And the Celebrate Sunflowers. Now that one is a rubber cling stamp, but gorgeous. You've seen it. Here's a beautiful example. This one's really pretty too. You know, and this uses that embossing folder that I used last night from the greenery. Oh, you're not even seeing it, are you? On page 13, for those of you that have the catalog. And they give you ideas on decorating boxes. The little jar it comes as a bundle, Jar of Flowers bundle, Celebrate Sunflowers bundle. And when you go to the suite, it shows you everything in here. Now, normally you could order the whole suite with one number, but I will tell you that the ribbon pack is on back order. I'm pretty sure, unless it just came in. So you might have to order things separately. I'm not sure on that one. I'm pretty sure though that the ribbon combo pack is on back order. But double check. You can try to do the suite and see. Anyway, this whole thing is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then we're still in the all occasions. Now I go through my catalog. I don't know how you guys do it, but anything I have in pink I already have, and it's a carryover from the last catalog. Yeah. Budget and chaos again. Yes, I frankly just transferred some money from my personal account to my business account. More investment in business this morning to get ready for my next order, because I don't have enough to get the stuff I want for order number 2. Gary won't eat for a month. Oh no. So I have a lot of all occasion things apparently. Butterfly Wishes, that one that's beautiful, that has the dies that go with it. And some things, guys, I have never seen them do this before, but the Mountain Air bundle carried over. Usually the first time you see a bundle is the only time it'll be bundled. And a bundle is where you get the stamps and punch, or stamps and dies, 10% off if you order the bundle. Mountain Air, really nice reversible stamp set, also is carried over as a bundle. And there's about 6 of them. And here's another one, Painted Poppies and also Peaceful Moments. They're both still bundles. So if you missed out on the poppies, in the mini catalog, they're still in here as bundles. Now the paper did not carry over, so yeah, poor Gary. I'll have to send him food when I send a package to you, huh? Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. Now they have something new in the catalog called Shop the Project. So they'll show a project, and then they'll show things that they used. Like here, they use the In Good Taste Elements, which is out of the In Good Taste suite, and the Gilded Gems, which I used last night and I absolutely love. They're the gold solid gems. They're out of the Ornate Garden suite. So they'll tell you different elements they brought in to make what's on that page, which I think is really nice. And they're also doing examples throughout the catalog of how to step things up. So, for example, start more simply, maybe for a beginner, just do stamping with ink and paper, and then step it up with lots of twine and embellishments and different papers and more coloring and shading and things like that. Okay. Under my umbrella, Daisy Lane, they're all carryovers. Timeless Tulip is a carryover. Timeless Tulip's bundle carried over, but the umbrella bundle did not. And I don't remember if Daisy Lane was bundled with the medium Daisy Punch or not, but this was bundled. And also, by the way, this one has been copyright infringed on Allie, so please do not buy it from Allie because it's probably not as good quality. Okay, Timeless Tulips bundles. Lovely You. Okay, so this is the punch I was using last night. It goes with a stamp set. It comes in a bundle, Lovely You bundle. This is the one that's the two punches. I really like the sentiments that they're like part typewritten, part script. So they're really pretty that way. And I have that highlighted in yellow. Means I already ordered it in my pre-order. Actually, there is page, but it's only on the demo site. We have what's called a recipe. It's like hundreds of pages long, but I am able to, I will not print the whole thing because my printer's crap. But if you ever have a question on what was used, I can probably look it up. They don't all have, I'm sure that different people put them together and they don't all have explicit instructions, but I can probably case something, meaning copy and share everything. That's CASE. That's what we call case. So anyway, this punch has 6 options. So if you want to know something specific, let me know and I'll look it up. Yes, I love their punches too. And this is the one, it does 3 sizes of paper, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch, but 2 different patterns. I don't know if you can see. This one is more flat, and this one has more of a design, fancier in the middle. And it makes really nice labels that you can use with, for example, this stamp. I used it last night on, let me see which card it was. These are the cards from last night. I used it on one of them. This one right here. So this was 3/4 inch, and I used the flatter one, and then this was a 1/2 inch strip, and that's how it came out from the punch. And that happy birthday was from Blossoms and Blooms. Okay, Dress to Impress was carryover from the mini catalog. And then we have the next suite. Now, I do not have this suite. I do have a couple things from it. One of the things I have is the Old World Paper Embossing Folder, which I love, love, love. Let me see if I can find it for you. Said I wasn't going to do this, but this is what it looks like. If you want the look of old paper without crumpling it up, and this is kind of how it comes out. And I rubbed crumb cake or soft suede or something over this very vanilla paper. But it gives you the look of old crinkled paper. So that is really cool. And they also have brass foil sheets now. It's not copper, it's different than that. Faux suede trim is really nice. It's a 1/4 inch trim, and it's not suede, but it has the feel of suede. And the antique corners and slides I got because it goes onto the ribbon. Do they show it here with that on? Yeah, they have it on a buckle, one of the buckles, but it's got corners too. I don't know if you can see the buckle on the trim. But yeah, I love that. Now, I did not get the paper or the stamp set for this, but a lot of people like it. It's got globes and things on it. I just don't travel and don't know anybody who does really. So they have this beautiful world stamp set. So when you look at a suite, they usually have a page that shows you everything that you can get with one number to order the whole suite. Like this one is 154-140. As long as nothing in the suite is on back order, you can use the suite number. Otherwise, you have to buy the things individually. The only thing it does is gives you a chance to order with one number instead of the others. But what you get in that usually is the bundle, whatever it is, Stampin' Dies or Stampin' Punch. The paper, this has a Memories and More card pack. And then all these embellishments I just told you about, plus the foil sheets in this case. So that's one number will get you all of that. Also, in each suite, they now have these little color dots, and these tell you what the papers coordinate with. I missed that on the one back here. It's up here. So this is all the new in colors. So that tells you your color coordination and what you might want to have on hand to go with whatever suite you're purchasing. So we're still in All Occasion because we have the little bumblebee flaggy up in the corner here. So here's the stamp set that goes with Beautiful World. Can't seem to get everything in frame together. There, that might be good. Hi, Donna. It's okay. We're not too far in. We're only on page 26. Now, High Tide has been around for a while. I don't have this particular one. It is a carryover, so it's not highlighted on mine at all, but it's still available. And this one, they talk to you about two-step stamping with the lighthouse, and they show you how it's done. They tell you how it's done. There probably will be videos on how it's done. Now, to me, these are more like the gentlemanly type pages. There's a new stamp set called Game On, and that's another thing. Anything that's brand new has a little red starburst looking N, which you can't see, like this next to it. So anything with a red and white N next to the name is brand new. Other things like this Campology, this is also new. I love that one, but I don't really have anybody to send it to anymore. And then Geared Up Garage is a carryover. Okay. Any questions so far? Am I doing okay, or too much information, or let me know. And stick around. Okay, Rooted in Nature carried over. Now this used to be a bundle. It's not a bundle anymore. If you want the dies, you have to get them separately. I love this set. I love this. This right here is great for putting that sentiment on. I just love it. Nature, you know. Look at this little mini. I can't wait till it's available. That is on my list. That is on my must-have list. A mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Okay, here's Sailing Home, which of course was in the last annual, and it carried over, but not as a bundle. And it tells you it coordinates with the smooth sailing dies and the circle punch. And I have it highlighted in pink. It's distinctive because I have it, and it's a carryover. Okay, more for the guys. A Good Man. A new one called Loyal Leaves. Older and Wiser. Thank you, Missing You. You Are My Hero. You are strong. You are loyal. You are true. I just don't know who I would send that to. I don't know anyone in the service or anything. Anyway, then we have Whiskey Business. You can pretty much tell what that's about. Yeah, you're safe though, right, Donna? You're okay? Good Morning Magnolia carried over, not as a bundle, however. Here's a picture of the larger Stampin' Emboss machine at the top up here. Now this one I have, get the bundle. There's something called the Right Triangle, but it's not on my next order list because I have too many other things I want first. And see, I have a flag there with a little get arrow for the bundle. This is triangle dies and some stamp patterns to go on them. And they are stitched triangle dies. And let's see, they're on page 179 to get more information about the actual dies. But I want that bundle as well because I think that'll make some really cool cards. I really like this one, this layout here, and the same concept over on this card. So I think that'll be cool to play with. Yeah. Oh, did you? Good, Judy. You did finally make cards. Yay. I'm glad you made it through too, Donna. That's good news. Yay. Okay, Timeless Tropical was just in the mini catalog, carried over, but not as a bundle. Seaside Notions was in last year's annual catalog, carried over. By the way, the tropical one is distinctive. That's a really nice set, and I did not get to use it enough. I did use it for April's sheet load of cards, though, so go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. They do have some things here. They say shop the project. They're talking about this little box. This is the perfect parcel dies, which I think I have. They were with parcels and petals. It was bundled before. They're not bundled now, and I do have that. So that's what this little box is made out of. And then there's a Playful Pets Trim Combo Pack. We'll get to that in a little bit. And then embossing powder. Here's another one I'd like to get. Today's tiles, because I like the look of these tiles. But it's on my maybe sometime bundle. I wrote it in pencil. So I didn't highlight anything I don't have. I write get or maybe or whatever next to it. Here's a card. Is a great sentiment bundle. It's a carryover. If you don't have that, it's got a lot of different. I love this happy birthday and congratulations, thanks. You know, there's other things in here. So here's a card. I made you a card because you're worth it. You're worth it. And now here we have Playful Pets. So if anybody has little kitties or little Scottish Terriers or other little puppies, I know one person that has a little doggy, something like that. Great bundle for pet lovers. I am putting it off a little bit because I just can't get everything all at the same time. Hi, Brandy. Oh no, driving. That's not good to be watching and driving. Pampered Pets. Here's the paper. Again, the colors: Real Red, Flirty Flamingo, Cinnamon Cider, Soft Suede, Early Espresso, and Basic Black. So cute. I want to pet that kitty right there. So it's got kitty and doggies. And it's like they have pictures of pets and bowls and stuff on the front side. And then they have some more generic. This one has little paw prints with hearts on. That's really cute. And then some words and hearts with little fishies. And just like fur pieces, which I have a lot of laying around my house. Anyway, that's a really cute suite. Here's a bigger look at the stamp set. Pampered Pets, it's called. Really cute. That dog is cute. My kitty, too. That cat reminds me of my old cat, Kimmy Cat. They do say they're using here the cat punch, the dog builder punch. Now, those punches carried over, but the stamp sets that went with them did not. But you could use that with this paper and things as well. And there's a Way to Goat stamp set on page 108, so we'll see that later. This one I have. I ordered it in my pre-order. I've shown you already. This is called the Many Mates. Another great sentiment stamp set. And I like that you can, it has some that you could actually color in the letters, maybe with colored pencil if you wanted to, or do marker stamping. But it's got some in and out types of things, like Because You Made Me Smile, you know. It's Your Day because you made me smile. Or you're so fabulous because you made me smile. Or it's your day on your retirement. Congrats on your retirement. Anyway, there's innies and outies, I'll call them. And then it comes, if you get the bundle called the Many Mates bundle, it comes with the die that cuts this whole sheet out. That, remember, you can cut apart strips. And then it also has 3 dies that are different patterns, which are over here. This is on page 43. So I do have that one, and I'll share that sometimes. Okay, Pretty Parasol. If you want another stamp set to go with the umbrella punch, if you already have it, this is it. It's more, you know, parasols. Thank you for being my sunshine, wishing you warmth and sunshine. It's a happy day, and you make the day brighter. I love those sentiments. So I had that as a get, but it's not on my first order type get. Yes, they do have great sentiments this year. Itty Bitty Greetings has been around for a while. It's a carryover, and I do have it. They are small, but they have things like Trick or Treat, Easter Blessings, you know, all kinds of sentiments. And I'll just bet that they will work great on this punch, Lovely Labels punch that we saw earlier. I'm sure they will. I'm going to be trying that. All right, So Much Happy, the bottom of page 45, and So Much Happy bundle has this great happy die cut and just nice happy sentiments and more birthday-ish or celebration, graduation, that kind of thing. And it occurred to me that a lot of my birthday sentiment sets went away. So I have that as a get also. So Much Happy bundle. There's 2 happy ones that I want. And here's another one you might also like, Under My Umbrella stamp set, which is the one that carried over. Okay, Well Said is another great all-purpose stamp set. It goes with the well-written dies, which has some nice die cut words. A new one, Seaside View. We lost our Colorful Seasons Adirondack chair, but here's another one. So if you want another Adirondack chair, and it looks like it's more on the seaside with the tropical trees and the porch or deck looking out over the ocean, there you go. Perfect for that. Another new one called Framed for You. Now, back in that world of good, those where it had the little belt buckle things, there were little, part of that comes with little picture. Here they are. Little, here's the frames, and here's the corners. And they used this frame, Framed for You stamp set, and put corners on it to make it, you know, look more realistic. So that's a nice stamp set too. That was a $1 Million Achiever stamp set from Terry Gaines, and it's also distinctive if you're interested in that. Okay, now here we're going to do our first giveaway, because this is a stamp set. It's new, called Basket of Blooms. I love this basket, but it coordinates with the Thoughtful Blooms punch. I'm sorry, the Small Bloom punch, which coordinated in the mini catalog with Thoughtful Blooms, I think it was called, stamp set. Anyway, Basket of Blooms coordinates with this punch, which I have 2 extra ones of. So let's see, and I will give these away for you joining me today. And what you have to do is, tell me what you're going to order first and whether you're going to order it today in the comments below. And then I'll put your names in something and we'll draw. Okay. Is that fair? It'll just take a couple of minutes to do that, and I'll draw 2 names, 1 for each punch. And I am going to the post office on Friday. Hopefully you don't all already have this little punch. It's it's called the Small Bloom punch. It's current in the catalog, so you can use it. Sunflower, says Judy. All right. I'm just going to tear pieces of paper and write your names down. Try and get them all the same size. Okay, so we have Judy. She said sunflowers. The sunflower die says Tea Friday. Which is Therese. You love the stamp set or the punch or both? The Garden Suite, says Donna. So nobody has said, are you ordering today or will it be later? Once we get Judy's thing set up, I mean. Donna. Garden Suite. I should be writing that down too. Oh well, I can look back later. Which do you love, Justine? The punch or the... I had to get a little cup to put these in. Hang on. Or a box. That they won't bounce out of. Here's one. I don't know if I can get my hand in there though. Hang on. I'll get a better box. Here's one. I'll put them in this ink cartridge box. Yeah, Judy's, okay. The stamp set, the basket of blooms. Yeah, really nice stamp set. See, I wrote star get because I want to use it with my punch. So, okay, I'll count that, Justine. Yeah, I kind of thought so, Donna. Sorry, I don't mean to put you guys on the spot. Just wondering. I have to get Judy's thing set up. I really thought they'd at least let me set up the code, but nope. Let me. Yeah, I know. Your hostess code. I should have set it up last night, but then I was afraid I'd have to end it on the 1st of July instead of the 2nd, because you're only supposed to leave them open for 30 days, and Stampin' Up! Will, at some point, take down the host codes if you don't close them out. Oh, you said yes, meaning today. Okay, got it. All right, well, I think that's all we have. We have, what, 4? So 2 people are going to win. Anybody else? Last chance. So we have Judy, Justine, Therese. Who did I miss? Donna. All right. Here we go. I'm not looking. Can you guys see are all 4 still in there? I'm not looking. All right. That's one. Let me just pull another one. I can't even find them. There's one. Hopping away. Okay. So the first one we have, or actually the second one is Donna. And the first one we have is Therese. So let me just tape them on there. Congratulations, ladies. Artistry Blooms. Sorry, Brandy. Yeah, you can't watch. Not while you're driving. All right, so that was our first and biggest giveaway, I'll just say. So we'll have some other little things later. Okay, so that's a nice set. It's on my get list also because I want to be able to use it with my blooms. And I like the flower pot as well. The basket, the flower pot, and a vase. Now, there is a vase builder punch. It does not coordinate with this vase. The vase builder punch carried over from the last annual, but the 2 vase things, but the stamp sets didn't carry over, only the punch. And we have Hippo Happiness, which is a cute little set. It's got like a donkey unicorn, a hippo, and a sheep and butterflies. That was from $1 Million Achiever Robin Carden. And that's a bundle also. It comes with dies. Not really my thing, so I didn't put that on. Question on Judy's party. Go ahead. It's going from June 3rd today, as soon as I can get a number for her, through July 2nd. Hi, Joyce. Well, we just had a drawing for some punches because this little punch, small bloom punch, goes with the basket of blooms, and Therese and Donna Jackson both won a punch. So we'll have some embellishment giveaways a little later on, so stick around. And I put little, here's some of my flags. I have flags on the edge with the page number and what it is that I want. But up on the top, I have some flags for where certain big things are, like the mini die cut machine bundles, which we'll get to in a little bit. So, and here again, there's color palettes here, even for the sample that they're showing you. So if you're not sure what colors it is, and throughout the catalog, here's another one of the Step It Ups where they show you how you can make something simple with this set and the flower pot. Really cute by itself. They stepped it up, added designer paper, extra sentiments, couple more flowers. And then here they went all out. They've got layered DSP, a lot more coloring in the background, a die cut word, probably from the well-written words. And it looks like it's up on dimensionals, all that kind of thing. So they're showing you how you can go from simple to casual to avid at various places in the catalog. So that gives some ideas too. I actually have trouble doing these simple ones. The punch is available. Yes, it was a carryover. It's called the Small Bloom Punch, and in the catalog it's on page 165. But as soon as the ordering thing goes live, that will be available. And it's number, let me tell you, 152316. 152316. Okay, let's move on. I really like this one. I'm going to wait and see what comes out in the next mini before I order. But this is more your religious one. You know, you're a blessing in my life. I could go to anyone. Hope and faith. Boy, we sure could use a lot of that right now. His love never fails and always. Picture of the Bible and a cross and some, whatever you call those, I forget. Here again, here's a sample card, and they tell you what they used as far as the color palette for this card here. Then this is a really popular one. You've probably been seeing videos all over. I'm going to be doing a class on this one combined with, this is called Blossoms in Bloom. It's a bundle. It's gorgeous. It looks like this. It has lots of nice sentiments. Stamps you can do, but the dies are the real feature. It's another one of those that has 2 dies in it. And this will be one of my classes. I'm going to do 5 cards for each of these 2 stamp sets and dies. And I can't get them out. There we go. So it has 2 dies. Well, it has more than 2. It has 4. But they're layering die, so you can put your more detailed one down, and then this one also layers over. It does layer over the stamp, and this is a distinctive stamp set, so it gives you the texture when you stamp it. I have seen some beautiful cards made using just the dies and blends and different color papers, and then coloring them with blends. So I need to experiment and try and come up with something uniquely my own, because unfortunately I've seen some other people's products and I can't get that back in. So that will be part of my class, and I'll get more information out on that probably Sunday. And then here's the Birds and Branches, which has this beautiful nest. And it comes as a bundle. We'll get to that later, but it's on page 120 in the catalog. And I just love the dies. It has 2 birds, little feet, and bird outlines from stamping the images, and some branches and a border and the nest and the 3 eggs and heart star and a little flower thing. But this is really pretty. So, yeah. Yep, that will be a class. I'm going to call it Birds and Blossoms. Thank you, Paige. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, you know, I really need to get like 10 people to get the class to make it worth my while, I think. But we're going to give it a try. So I'll do more about that on Sunday. But here's the first set. It's a distinctive set, Blossoms in Bloom. And you can see some pretty examples. Maybe you can. Right up here. Just gorgeous. This one is really pretty for sure. All right. We have another couple new. All these on this page are new. This is page 52 to 53. Monogram messages. So it's like these begin with a C, and that stands for Celebrate, Congratulations, Cherish. B is for Beautiful Baby Birthday. H, Heartfelt, Hello, Happy. So they're separate stamps for the words and the monogram letters, if you will. Or here they just used a letter. So, hey, that's my last name. I should get that. Yeah, the birds are gorgeous. The blooms are gorgeous. Everything's gorgeous. Now this one is new also. It's called So Much Love. Here for you, so much love for you. You made my day. And these 2 beautiful flowers. I just have enough other flowers, so I don't have that on my particular list, but it is a pretty set. And this goes with the trio of tag dies. Those are a carryover, but this is a new stamp set. So it's got here's to you, hip hip hooray, whale, comma, hello. Well, hello. Today and always for wedding tag. Yay with the little zebra again, which would go nice with that zebra set we saw in the beginner brochure. This is for you, dude, a blank one. It's your day and congratulations. And then there's some other two from you two, friend. Great job. It's called Celebration of Tags. It's on page 53. And then to go with the snow globe, we have another new set called Zoo Globe. And it's got a little elephant, a giraffe, a koala bear, a mama kanga and baby kanga. And this goes with the snow globe dies. Snow globe scenes dies that are carried over from the last holiday catalog. So I don't have that on my list only because I don't know who I'd send this to. I don't have any little ones anymore in my life. You know, my youngest granddaughter is 7.5, going on, you know, I don't know, 20 or something. And my next one is, she'll be 16 in August, sweet 16. Ugh, where does the time go? I just don't know. But look, they used it in other cute ways too. Like here they have the panel cards, which I really like that style card. I have to do more of that. Anyway, this one I put maybe later get. It's called Borders Around because budding borders went away. So it has all these beautiful stamp borders. There are not dies that go with it. And this was a $1 Million Achiever, Kimberly Cook. I'm not familiar with her, but that's fine. And it is a hinge step, which means if you have a Stamparatus, I don't have mine out right now, but you can take it out of the hinge and move it down one and stamp again, and you'll get continuous design that way. So that's what that means. If you see hinge step, they're talking about the Stamparatus and how to put the design all the way down the card or move it over kind of thing. Okay. My Meadow is a carryover from the mini catalog, I believe. I didn't get that. If you love watercolor, these types of sets are really nice for you. I do have Snowfront, and I really like this gazebo, but I didn't get that yet. Rustic Retreat is a carryover, and I do have it. I do love the cabin and the bear and the deer. And this Thinking of You sign, and it's great for Christmas or birthday, great for masculine cards. Peaceful Boughs is a carryover from last year's holiday catalog, really pretty set, and the dies are carried over too. And this was a $1 Million Achiever from Mary Polson, don't know her either. Here's Snowfront, I was just talking about. It also has a little cabin and deer and, you know, snow piles and a little pond or something, ice pond or whatever. And here's Still Scenes, which had the little cabin to go in the snow globe. And so they're all carryover. And thankfully, Nature's Beauty carried over. Yay! With the deer and the bunny and the fox. Love that set. That is the set that Stampin' Up! Contributed $3 towards mental health organizations for every purchase that was made, and they were able to send quite a bit of money out in donations. Okay, Perfectly Plaid carried over, as well as the Pine Tree Punch. Twa Christmas carried over, as well as the Christmas Cardinal dies. Love that cardinal. And Winter Woods carried over, along with In the Woods dies. Love that set too. Those are really, I really love this Merry Christmas. I love this cardinal, and I just love anything trees and woods, birch trees, these trees, all of it really. Itty Bitty Christmas is sort of like Itty Bitty Greetings, but it's all Christmas related. I don't have that one, but that's a carryover, and it's a nice set. It's smaller greetings though, but that also would go great with the Pick a Punch Lovely Labels Punch. So yeah. Now that trio of tags, here's this tags. I believe this is a carryover. It doesn't say new. So that one we saw earlier, I don't know where it was. Anyway, that was a new set. This one is a carryover set, but they both go with the trio of tags die. So there you get more bang for your buck. If you like the tag stamps, you get both sets. You have seasonal ones and you have regular everyday ones, and one set of dies. Snowman Season carried over, and the Snowman Builder Punch carried over. They're not bundled anymore. Now they have new boxes coming out, which we'll see later, but they've already had the mini pizza boxes that look like this, and they're white. Now they have mini paper pumpkin boxes. I don't remember the size on them, and I don't know how they are for mailing. To me, they almost look like they have to be mailed in a small flat rate box or something, but they're really pretty. I kind of like those. I might have to get those. Yeah, Winter Woods is beautiful. Lots on my list. Me too. I do when I get the catalog as a demonstrator, I go through it once and I list everything I want, everything. And then I go into shock because of the price, of course. And then I split it into priority 1, 2, and 3. And then when we get to pre-order, they don't let us order everything, only certain select things. So then I had to pick which ones I want of those. And then what's left that I had on my list goes into 2 and 3 order, or 2, 3, and 4. So my next order will be 2. Okay, this is the Ornate Garden Suite, which is what I just used for the sheet load of cards. Really pretty, and I love the borders, you know, like this comes in at this die. This is some of the paper, but not all. This is reverse side of some. So these are the sheet load of cards I just made. It has, you know, this, these stamps are from Ornate Thanks. There is one set called Ornate Style that I haven't even touched yet, and it's a big floral and some smaller floral images. So we'll be using that soon sometime. I don't know whether to do a class on that or not. A lot of people already have. And the colors in this to me are good for fall or summer. It's Terracotta Tile, Bumblebee, the new yellow, Old Olive, Mint Macaron, Early Espresso, and Gold foiling. And this has the, now one thing I do love is the, oops, that's not it. Hang on. I don't know what I do with it. Here it is, I think. Yep. The Ornate Floral 3D Embossing Folder. I've used that several times already. Really pretty floral background that it leaves. I don't know if they have used it on one of these samples or not. I can't see it. But really pretty frames and borders dies in this set, as well as papers. And again, you can, normally you could get this in a suite, but I know the Gilded Gems and I think the ribbon here are back ordered too. So if you want some things to ship faster, don't order it as a suite, order them separately, and then just your ribbon or Gilded Gems would be back ordered. But the Gilded Gems are awesome, and the ribbons are nice too. They're real soft, and they're in Terracotta Tile and Old Olive. Do a class for Ornate Layers? Okay. Okay. I mean for Ornate Garden. All right. All right. I'll see what I can do. Okay, wait a minute. 6 by 3 and 3 by 4. What are we talking about? The layout on the cards. Oh, the you mean for these, the sheet load, Therese? Is that what you meant? Yeah. I changed it up a little bit and had these put on instead of well, here's one of the borders, by the way. And one of these, this has the negative of the border. I used that too. And these are the Gilded Gems I've been talking about. They're a little bit dimensional, especially the bigger one. So yeah. Anyway. Okay. Moving on. Here's the Ornate Thanks. It has lots of, I love this stamp set. Oh, and here's the Ornate Style Floral. Now this is bundled with the layering. They're called Ornate Layer dies. Those are the ones that had the rectangles with the fancy edges on. And then the Ornate Thanks comes in a bundle also, and it has different border layers. You can see there's like 6 or 7 layer borders. Really pretty. But this is the one I have, and I haven't even used yet. I've used this a lot. Excuse me. And I've used the dies to this one a lot. I've only used 1 or 2 of the border dies. So I have a lot more I can do with this sweet still. Okay. Have to move on. Forever Blossoms is a carryover. This is the Cherry Blossoms. That was part of that Parisian suite in the mini catalog. The mini, the Paris Eiffel Tower did not carry over, but this one did. It is no longer bundled though. It does come with Cherry Blossom dies. It doesn't come with them. You have to buy them separately now. So the bundle is gone and it's distinctive. Strong and Beautiful is a nice sentiment one for women. Friendship, mothers. I love this Happy Mother's Day sentiment. I don't have this one though, and I didn't put Get on it because I wanted so many other things first. Meant to Be was in the mini catalog, and it works with the stitch. I think actually this might have been carried over from last year's annual from previous mini, because it goes with the Stitch Be Mine dies, which were, I think, in the annual last year. Now this one, Flowering Blooms, I love this. I don't know why, but I love this flower here and these sentiments. This is new, and it does come with a bundle, excuse me, as a bundle. And this I do have as get bundle written down twice. And it's a distinctive. Maybe that's why I like it so much. But I love it's only 4 big flowers and 3 sentiments. It's a cling stamp, and it has dies that coordinate called flowering dies, and they're part of the bundle. Maybe that's what it was. The dies got me. I don't know. Path of Petals carried over. Now this one had dies. They did not carry over, but the Path of Petals stamp set did. And here's my flag for flowering bundles. Okay, Healing Hugs. I wanted so bad on the last because I really like this Get Well Soon. This is distinctive. I think it was one of their first distinctive sets, but again, I can't get everything, and there's other things I wanted more. So, but it's really pretty, and it's a nice. I don't have too many nice big Get Well Soon greetings. That's another reason I wanted it. But I do have Dandelion Wishes. It's a carryover, and it has Sending Well Wishes Your Way, and I love this dandelion. And it doesn't say it coordinates with it, but there's a new embossing folder with a dandelion on it, and that's on my have to get it list. I forgot about that until just now. Here's a new set called Round of Applause. You're the best. Congratulations. So proud of you. Nice scripty writing. A less expensive set for $20, and it is where does it say? Cling, 12 cling stamps. Okay, this one is a carryover from the mini catalog, So Sentimental. The bundle carried over as well, and the bundle has the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which I have here somewhere. Hang on, I'll show them. Maybe. I don't know. Nope, I don't have it here. I must have it with the stamp set, sorry. Anyway, you can see the shape of the dies because they're colored in here. I just used this Yummylicious on something not long ago. And I've used this Your Friendship is a Blessing quite a bit already. So, yeah. Hello, baby, for you. Sending Healing Hugs. There we go. There's a hug one. So that did carry over as a bundle if you missed that. Okay, Heartfelt is the one that carried over from the mini catalog. It goes with the Heart Punch pack. You know, the 2 heart punches. And that carried over as a bundle. So you can get Heartfelt with the 2 heart punches still as a bundle. So that's unusual. Like I said, they don't usually do that. I love it because it does a plain heart and a scalloped heart, and the plain one fits within the scalloped one. So I really like that. I like punches. I don't know. Just me. Heart to Heart is also a carryover from the mini. I don't have that one. Has some nice sentiments, Valentine's Day and things like that. Yeah. Now these I do have. They're carryovers. Beauty Abounds. This one has the beautiful butterfly dies that are similar to the Blossoms in Bloom die, and a little lace which has a whole lacy front. I don't know if you can see it down here. This whole lacy front is the die. It's like one big die. So it's called Stitch Lace dies. Now those are no longer bundled. Okay, I'm trying to go a little faster because I'm already at 11 o'clock. Massive thanks. I have Get on here because a big thank you went away. So, but I don't know. I don't have it as top priority. But I do like that there's a variety of fonts and different ways to say thank you. You can use on any card. Butterfly Gala that goes with the Butterfly Duet Punch carried over. It's no longer bundled though. Now they have a new one here, which is, I don't know, quite honestly, is not my thing, but it has a pear and a, what is that, an artichoke? I don't even know. I love Healing Hugs too. I really should have gotten that, but we'll see. Anyway. So yeah, I have Massive Thanks on my list, but I don't really have this set See the Good on my list. But you might like pears. I mean, they have some cute examples up here with the pears and stuff. Not my thing. Not my thing. These two are carryovers from the mini catalog, Last a Lifetime. If you know people that are, you know, getting married or whatever. And here's one called So Inviting. So if you do a lot of invitations, this is a good one for you. I don't have those. So yeah. Now this one is on my like #2 must get bundle. It's called Posted for You. It is a bundle and it comes with this postage stamp type punch. And it gives you, the ones colored in is showing you using the punch. So I love that little postage stamp thing, and you could use that with any color paper, but they're showing some examples here. I love this one here with different colored images on a wood grain, old olive or mossy meadow or something. I just love that look. So yeah, that's one of my #1s. And it's not that much. It's $31.50 for the bundle of the punch and this little stamp set here, which has just a note, sending love your way and happy birthday. Special delivery love, 2 little birds, and a floral. Yeah, you love punches too. Yeah, this is a nice one. Or you can just use the stamp set. I even, you know me and my doing backgrounds, they made a really pretty background here. I love that. Anyway, yeah, this is on my must-have too. My peonies are blooming. In fact, they're almost done blooming. The white ones are almost done. I have one pink one that hasn't bloomed yet. Let me take a sip of coffee. Blech, cold coffee. I'm not a cold coffee person. It's sort of room temperature. This is beautiful. If you like more subtle colors, this is a suite for you. It's petal pink, gray granite, and basic gray. Beautiful for just weddings or very peaceful thoughts. I'll show you the stamp set in a minute. The suite comes with the Prize Peony bundle, which is stamps and dies. It comes with square vellum doilies, which you can sort of see on page 82. I don't know if that's coming across on screen. Probably not. Anyway, because it's vellum. The Designer Series paper here, which is a really beautiful neutral with the petal pinks and the grays. And gray granite is not normally a color I gravitate towards, but it is a nice neutral, and it looks really good with the petal pink. Then there are elegant faceted gems. which come in clear, petal pink, and like an iridescent white, or pearlized white, I think it is. There's a Dainty Diamonds embossing folder, which actually they show on this image here on page 82. And then shimmer ribbon, really shiny ribbon in gray granite. So, yeah, that's on my must-have list too. And the stamp set is distinctive. Here it is. So the prize Peony bundle comes with these distinctive stamps. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love peonies. I love them. I never bring them in the house though. Do you know why? Why don't I bring peonies into my house? Postage doomed your stamp, your punch, you're doomed. Yeah. This is gorgeous. Yeah, I have to get the peony set too. But do you bring your peonies in the house? I don't. You know why? Because ants help them bloom. And I already have a little ant problem in my house, and ants freak me out. Little ants, little tiny, well, all ants freak me out. Anyway, that's why I don't bring my peonies into the house. Maybe onto the patio, but not into my house. Anyway, your sweet friendship refreshes the soul. So sorry for your loss. Love and thanks to a dear friend. That's great. It's not like wedding-y so much. And my thoughts are with you. So this is more sympathy, but also just friendship and thank you. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful, sweet there. Free as a Bird is a carryover. It coordinates with the Nested Labels dies, which I used last night. Those are the ones that are shaped like this. That's what they're shaped like. So they're what, 1, 2, 3, 6-sided. But they come in all sizes, bigger and smaller, that kind of thing. And they give an example here and tell you what colors they used. I'm loving all the new in colors too, by the way. Beautiful Moments is a carryover from the mini catalog, and I have it, and I haven't gotten to use it yet. But since it's got beaches in it, I'll be using that pretty soon, I think. Grace's Garden is a carryover as well. No longer a bundle. Comes with the Garden Gateway dies. It has the arch. I have used that once or twice. I love that as well. And Positive Thoughts. Now, Positive Thoughts, I do have the stamp set, but there was a set of dies called Nature's Thoughts that were a celebration coordination item. And I didn't get that as a celebration coordination item, but those dies carried over to the annual catalog. So I have that as a get also, and I'll show you those. They're on page 182, just so you can see, because there's more than what stamps out. Nature's dies. Nature's Thoughts. Here you go. So it's got this big, I don't know about this big rectangle, but all these beautiful dies that go with all these things here, plus more, it looks like. There's a border and some other little things. So, of course, I have to get that now that it carried over to go with that stamp set. If you got it as a celebration coordination item, wonderful. But this has some nice sentiments, too. I like the hugs, prayers, and love. And sending positive thoughts and feel good wishes, because right now we need that. Yeah, you have to have the ants to bloom them. That's exactly right. I just don't want any ants in my house. And I've already had a problem with them this year. Ugh. Now, Comfort and Hope is new. And at first I thought, I don't know. But I've actually seen a demonstrator use this and go from simple to more complex. And she used it with the In Good Taste suite. Beautiful cards she made with it. So now I have to get it. It's okay, Jen. It's fine. You have a catalog, so, you know, it's okay. So anyway, that doesn't look like much, but it's got a lot of different texture things in it that you can use. And these little things over here look like gems when they're stamped. They have dimension when you stamp them, and you can make them like a darker color on the inside, or like rivets almost. Yeah, so they look pretty cool on paper. Country Home carried over. That was I don't know which catalog it carried over from. I think it was in the last annual, but I think before that it was in a holiday. Harvest Hellos carried over from last year's holiday. That comes with the Apple Builder Punch. It's no longer bundled though. And this is a beautiful set with this milk can and the jug thing and a little tile. Now this one's on my get later list, my second or third purchase. Ridiculously awesome. This is $1 Million Sales Achiever Rhonda Wade. I just think it has some great sentiments in it, and they're nice, big, bold, like you are my sunshine, let your faith be bigger than your fear, make today ridiculously awesome. I love that. And you got this. And P.S. I love you. So I just think that's a great set. And it's on my list to get. And it's $22 and it's 8 cling stamps. And my number one have is Nothing's Better Than bundle, because you've got chocolate and cookies and coffee and cocktails. What else do we need, right? Hi, Honeybee Stamping. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, gosh. Well, I don't want to stop this. I'll try and hurry, though. But a day without coffee is like, just kidding. I have no idea. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, but you can't order yet, guys, if you were going to use Judy's host code, because I don't have the host code yet, because it wasn't available when I started this at 5 of 10. You know, it wasn't available yet. So anyway, this is my number one. It's a bundle with dies, and it has word dies to go with coffee, cocktails, chocolate, and cookies, as well as these images here. So yeah, that's one of my number ones, because I don't have anything like that. So I think it's just cool. All the C's, cookies, chocolate, coffee, and cocktails, gotta have it. Just have to have it. And the images, like a cookie with a bite out of it and some chocolates, you know, and the little coffee cup and the whatever cocktail that is with the little umbrella in it. And it's got like, because adulting is hard, today's plan, consume chocolate or cookies or coffee or cocktails or all of the above. I don't know. And be awesome. I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be too. Today is a chocolate kind of day, that kind of stuff. Anyway, but I would go with a day without coffee is like, just kidding. I have no idea. Yeah, I think a lot of people went that one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's like me too. That's like my number one, have to get. This one I have and I love. I had done a sort of a swing card with the turtle. Hope you're back on your feet soon. I actually need to make a few of these cards soon with this set. I love this giraffe with the knot, and it says, "This is not good." And the sloth, couldn't think of the name. Sometimes that's all there is to say, and that I'm here for you. And I think I need to get that sentiment out to people. Okay, this one is new. It's from All of Us. I don't have an All of Us, so I didn't get this one. It's just me and my son. It's not really an All of Us, but if you have like a whole big family, thanks and happy birthday from All of Us. It's cute. This one's here, Special Someone, is a carryover from the mini, and it coordinates with Special Day dies. I don't have it. I'm not getting it. It's got mice and squirrels and raccoons, but it's cute. It's very cute. It's got balloon hearts and regular balloons and flowers and stuff. Okay, love the colors of this one. This is called Whale of a Time. I want to get this suite for a couple reasons. The colors of the paper are beautiful. I love sea turtles. It's got Pool Party, sheer ribbon, which is pictured over here. It's got a whale punch. Cute, 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 cute whale punch. And it's got some sequins, which I could, probably take or leave. But some of the sequins they're shaped like clamshells. So really cute. And it's got a sea bottom embossing folder. It's called Seabed 3D embossing folder. So it's a smaller suite. It's $65.50 as opposed to like the Peony one was $97 or something. But it comes with 6x6 designer series paper. and a photopolymer stamp set and a punch, and that makes it cheaper than getting dies. The sequins, the embossing folder, and this beautiful Pool Party sheer ribbon. That's on my getting it today if it doesn't sell out already list. So really, really cute. The papers are just beautiful. And the backs of the papers have some images on. Yeah, they're sea related, but you can, like, they're colorful and you can use them for other things, I think. And they're 6x6. Here's the stamp set. The whale is colored in because it has a punch to go with it. Beautiful sea turtle, whatever this thing is called. Sea urchin or something. I don't know. A tiny little seahorse. Some seagrass, coral. Whale done. Thanks a ton. You're kind of a big deal. I like that one. My love for you is bigger than the ocean. I don't really have that one. I like these little fishies too. Hoping all your birthday fishes come true. And I do have people that fish. Adorable get well set. Oh, right. I don't know what you mean by who has her for Christmas. Oh, you guys are in a group. Anyway, yeah, have to get that. This one I got, and I've already used it once or twice. If you have grandchildren, this is a great set. Best grandkid ever. You are so loved, so proud of you, to an amazing grandson, to an extraordinary granddaughter. No amount of money could ever show how much I love you, but here's some anyway. Yeah, what kid doesn't want money, right? Just a plain happy birthday if you want to use that. So smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful could be for anybody. And you must be related. So, oh, you could use so smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful on the outside, and then we must be related on the inside. Yeah. So I love that set, and I did get that in my pre-order. Dino Days is a carryover. I didn't get that one. Wildly Happy I have. That's more for little babies. And I just thought it was adorable with the fox and the baby fox and the mother bunny and baby bunny, which I have a baby bunny hopping around my yard now. And panda and little baby panda. If you have little boys, here's choo-choo trains, cars that looks like Volkswagens to me, and helicopters. Happy travels. Way to go. Thanks so much. Welcome, baby. You're the best. It's your day. Little train tracks and roads and everything. I think that's really cute. I just don't know any little boys other than, you know, Brandy has a little boy. For the whale, you mean? It's a punch. The only thing is the whale punch. There's a punch that goes with this. It is, do they show it on here? They don't show the actual punch on this page. It's on page, I don't know where, it's in a bundle. Let me see where they show it. Well, here's what it looks like. Like that. There's the stamp, and then it punches out that, and they have it here too. But it is a punch. I'm trying to find the page 98. Hang on. No, that's not right. 96. No, they just show the image punched out. So this is what it punches out. It looks like it punches the whale, some little splashes coming up like out of his spout or its spout, and some little ripples or something. Maybe an eye. I don't know what all the pieces are. But yeah, that's the punch. I'll show you when we get to punches. I'm trying to go quick. So we did Wildly Happy. This new one moving along, really cute. Now this is a beautiful set too. I don't have it on my have to get, but this has the mini paper pumpkin boxes in the suite. It's called Playing with Patterns. I may end up getting this paper because it has purple posy in it. Lots of purple posy in it. So if you love that color, and Night of Navy, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, and Calypso Coral, like they're using it for the birthdays and things, I think it's a great birthday paper. It's got beautiful patterns in it for birthdays and things like that. So with this suite, you get Pattern Play Bundle, which I'll show you on the next page. I do want the ribbon, Playing with Patterns Ribbon Combo Pack, which has like a striped purple posy. And that looks like possibly a Coastal Cabana probably. And then Night of Navy. So I do want the ribbon. Mini paper pumpkin boxes, resin dots, I want those as well. And 6x6 paper. 6x6 paper. Here's the stamp set. Pattern Play. So it's got a lot of texture, sort of like the birthday backgrounds was, but it's got Cue the Confetti. Feels I'm not big on this stamp set personally. So, but I love the paper. Oh, that was really nice of you, Judy. So there's that one. I want this one, however, Happiest of Birthday. So I might get this paper, but with this Happiest of Birthday set, which coordinates with the stitched rectangle dies, which I already have. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I just like that nice big font. It's your day, enjoy it. Could be for anything. Happy B-Day and happy little bit late birthday, which I need to send, like, I don't know, a couple people on here. It's a little bit more than little late. Oh, you have a little boy. That's right, next. Oh, yes. 169. What's oh, the punch. Yes, here's the punch. Thank you. Here's the whale punch. Whale Builder Punch, or Whale Done Bundle is what it's called. So there it is. Okay. And speaking of that, I'm just going to flip to that right now. In the back, starting on page 173, they have bundles, and they start with die bundles. So this is, if you want a summary of what's available as a bundle, start on page 173. And I go through and highlight again. Yellow ones are what I ordered in pre-order. Pink is what I already had. And other ones I don't have. Here's the chocolate one down here. Ornate Layers, Ornate Thanks. Painted Labels was the Painted Poppies. Here's the Pampered Pets one. Pattern Play. Now the Pattern Play does come with an alphabet. I'm not sure if you can see, called Playful Alphabet, which is really nice. I just don't have it as my top priority. But I do like this so much. Happy with the big happy. I do like that too. I just don't know. Field Tiles, which I don't know if we got to yet. So here's all the die bundles anyway. I'm not going to go through all of them. Then you have your, and maybe I missed the punch bundles. Did I miss the punch bundles? These are still die bundles. I thought punch bundles were right after. Maybe they're before. Probably in the punches because there's not as many of those. Oh, yeah, it is punch bundles. I'm sorry. This is punch bundles. And here's the punches before it. So the punch bundles are on 168 and 169. So the jar flowers, the postage stamp one, Field of Flowers, which I do have. It makes confetti flower borders. Here's the Heart Punch Pack, which is a carryover, and the Tulips carryover. And the Lovely Labels goes with the Lovely You, which I showed you. Anyway, yeah, we're getting there. But I do like this set, which goes with rectangle dies. Okay, these we saw in the beginner brochure, the Zany Zebras and the Hooray to You. So we won't go over them. Here's a Way to Goat. I just would have trouble sending some of these to people. Like it says, happy birthday, you old goat. I don't know anybody well enough that, yeah. Okay, that's fine, Judy. I know, I have a call at, too. They do have a lot of birthday stamps, but some of the birthday stamps they used to have went away. Family Party is a carryover. It has some nice size words for family birthdays and things. I don't have that one. Senior Years, that's another one that it's cool as I'm getting older, but I don't know if I'd send those to anybody. Itty Bitty Birthdays is a carryover. That's a good generic, but they're small. Birthday sentiment stamp. This is what we used last night, Forever Greenery. So all those cards I made last night, except number one, I used also the In Good Taste, but all these cards from last night's live were this bundle. Sweet. I think the round hoops are on back order, and I think the ribbon combo pack is on back order, so you may have to, you can still order them but know that those 2 items will not ship till they're back in. Okay, you can order the whole suite, I think, but if you do that, it might hold up getting your other things. So if you want your other things, you can order each of the items on the bottom of page 108 individually, and that way you'll get everything except what's back ordered. Yeah, beautiful paper. I'm not into the goat one either. Your son just turned 10, so lots of young men here. So these, you know, we used all these colors last night: soft seafoam, shaded spruce, pretty peacock, just jade, which is the new one, pear pizzazz, and garden green. Beautiful, beautiful. And here's where they show using that hoop as a sort of like a dream catcher almost. There's the stamp set that goes with it. This is another one I really like, Sending Sunshine. It doesn't have a lot to it, and it's photopolymer, but I just like this, sending you sunshine, hoping your day is perfect. Inhale, exhale, enjoy. And I love sunrises and sunsets, so yeah, really pretty. They show a couple beautiful examples down here, and they have a technique on rolling with the sponge brayer. Okay, this one is carryover, but it didn't carry over as a bundle. It's called the Band Together, and it has detailed bands dies. I do have that one, so we'll use that sometime in the next 11 months. By the Dock, I had as a maybe in the mini catalog, and I still like that one. I just don't know who I'd send cards to. I only have one person that I'm sort of still friends with, but not as close, that would be good for. Embrace Each Moment. This is more for couples, I think, to me, and I'm not a couple. Berry Versailles, that's a carryover. On this page 114, there's a list of all the distinctive stamp sets, and so you can do a little checklist and see which ones you like or have and which ones you haven't, and so forth. That's what I do, and I wrote get next to the ones I want. And we still have some other beautiful distinctives. Beautiful Friendship. And I tagged it up here because it's got the distinctive list. Okay, Bloom and Grow is a carryover. Beautiful. Love this one. Love the size of the sentiments. Field of Flowers has great dies that go with it. And also, oh, this is the new one. I'm sorry. This goes with the Confetti Flowers Border Punch, which I showed in my pre-order. And I don't know if I can put my hands on it right now. So I may not be able to show that right now. But yeah, it makes a pretty border, and then it punches out all these little flowers that you can actually attach to some of these leaves and things. It's really cute. Plus you get a dragonfly and some cute sentiments. And that one is photopolymer. Well, they show up here somewhere. Here's the little punches they used. They didn't do it with the, anyway, you know. Floral Essence carried over. This is the one that went with the Perennial Essence. The Perennial Flower Punch goes with it. It's no longer a bundle, but I love that punch. And if you punch it 2 or 3 times and hook them together, it makes a really pretty flower. Plus these 2 flowers are gorgeous. Inspiring Iris I really like too, but I just don't have it, and that's a carryover. Woven Heirlooms was one. It's a carryover from the mini catalog. I'm sorry, from the last annual catalog. It went with the woven threads paper and suite, but it's just not me. I don't know. Here's the new Birds and Branches I showed you earlier that I'm going to be doing a class on. Really love that bundle. It is a bundle. So it's got dies and these beautiful sets. I love this one, and I love the nest. Yeah, I love birds. And I have 2 bluebird houses, and I have bluebirds in one of them and sparrows or wrens or something in the other one. So really cool this year that both bird houses got nests in them. All Things Fabulous. This looks like a great set too. It's photopolymer. I don't know why I missed. I guess because I have so many other floral sets I want more. I didn't have that marked down, but that's a bundle with dies, and you get quite a few dies actually. So that might end up coming into my house later. I don't know. We'll see. Here's In Good Taste Suite, page 122. I have this paper. Actually, I got the whole order on pre-order. Tasteful Touches bundle comes with the stamp set, which I'll show you next. You get a huge amount of paper in this. It's a more expensive paper pack. It's $21 for the paper, but you get like double what you get, like 24 sheets instead of 12 double-sided papers, and they're all different textures, like pictures of textures, like the wood I used last night, but it also has tiles and bricks and all kinds of textures, paint. Really love that. It has the Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder. Let's see if I can show you that one. Yeah, love that one too. It's a little more detail to it than the subtle embossing folder, and I really like that. I've used that a couple times, but I'll have to use that again next week. Excuse me. Next week we're doing this bundle, this suite, on Tuesday. I'm so sorry. And there's elements that come with it. Those are wood elements. I'm sorry. I have to take another sip. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Should have brought water. I'm not a big wood elements person, but it has these little crosses and stuff and leaves and flowers. I got the whole bundle. I'll use them. I'll figure out something. Just lost a little cross plus sign. But you can use this with so many other things. That's why I got it, because I figured I can use it with everything. And the bundle is here, and I love this. This is the stamp set called Tasteful Touches. Love that flower, and the feathers are really cool, and this design. And it comes with these tasteful label dies in the bundle, so lots of different labels. And this little one here is like a double stitched thing, and that makes a really nice center to the sunflower. Just saying. But it is smaller. Somebody asked me about the Starburst punch. This larger one is much smaller than the Starburst punch was that retired just recently. So anyway, there you go. Love it. It might be jeans texture. This one here. No, it has like a, can you see that better? It's like a, it's getting blurry now. Like a flowery kind of thing on it. I don't know. And some of this is textile, like this one. Well, it's not really jeans. Now, I can't say that it looks like jeans, but there is designer paper that does sort of look like jeans. It's the In Color designer paper. All of the color families have designer paper also, 6x6. And so this is the one that sort of looks like blue jeans. That's the Misty Moonlight color. It also comes in the wood and script. And you're going to make me read this again. No, you're not, because I can't remember where I saw what it said. It's in all different languages. And I forget what it says. But anyway, and the jeans have like polka dots striped on the other side. Oh, the embossing folder. Yes, the embossing folder does look sort of like jeans material. You're right. Some kind of fabric. Swirly frames is a carryover. It does go with the layering circle dies and the layering squares. I don't have that one for some reason. I don't know why. Money, I suppose. Fancy Phrases is new. Now that has some nice fonts in it too, and I overlooked that one, so I don't have that on my list at this point. They show it also saying you might like the lovely labels. Pick a Punch, which is the one I showed you, and the delightful tag and scallop tag topper have carried over. They have a new set called Arrange a Wreath. You can make it for Easter, fruit for fall, hearts for Valentine's, or just flowers. And it's got Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, Give Thanks, and Best Wishes. I don't know. I didn't put it on my list. But it does make a really cute wreath or wreaths. I like the Easter one. Anyway, Friend Like You is the one I was thinking of before earlier. I do have that. It's a carryover. It does have Friendly Silhouette Dies, which has the tall grass. 2 sets of different tall grasses, one of which flowers would go on. It's got palm trees, little dragonflies. and some nice sentiments also. I like it for the sentiments and the grassy stuff. I've used the dyes for the grass a lot. Here's Waterfront, which is a carryover. That was from Connie Halsey as the $1 Million Achiever. And Garden Shed is a carryover. Artistry Blooms, another suite, really bright and cheerful. If you like the bright colors, this suite is for you. I probably am not going to get this, at least not right away, because I want the other Peony suite and Whale suite first. But I do want Rainbow Glimmer paper. Yeah. So, Rainbow Glimmer paper. And probably, I don't know, there's adhesive back sequins that go with it too. I don't know if I'll get those or not. But this has the beautiful colors: Magenta Madness, Calypso Coral, Mango Melody, Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, Rich Razzleberry, and Gorgeous Grape. So the colors are absolutely beautiful. If you need cheering up, these are the colors to use. But it's not my top priority. And then here's the stamp set that goes with it. Hand-drawn blooms. I put maybe bundle. I do like these. And these words sort of go in here. There's dies that cut this out that actually have the strip here where you then stamp the words onto. And they're sort of curvy. I think that's pretty cool. But I don't know. This looks like a lot of coloring to me. I know. That's the problem. Every time I look at this, I find more, right? Here's a new stamp set called Best Year. It has some really nice sentiments. Dad, Christmas, happy birthday, thank you. So it's a nice, good, generic stamp set that you could use. It's $20 and it's 11 cling stamps. They're showing it used with those So Sentimental dies. And then there's a new die. It's called the Best Plaid Builder die. And I did not order that right away, but I do want to get that at some point and try and play with it. You can make your own plaids with this die. So that has to be on my list. And it does come as a bundle with this Best Year. But I don't have it as #1 priority. So Walk in the Woods I thought was cute with this little possum and mushrooms and stuff. And I just think the sentiments are okay too. I like the mallard duck and the chipmunk on this one. Not crazy about the sentiments, just me, but it's a nice set. And if you have people that are really into nature, any on this page, 134 to 135 are good. This one's called Queen Anne's Lace. Love Queen Anne's Lace. Nice sentiments, you know, nothing spectacular, but nice. Which suite? You love the artistry one? This bright one? Yeah, it's pretty. Or did you mean the one in taste? I don't know. Okay, Textured Essentials is new. Has lots of different textures. I wrote maybe later for me. I just can't get everything at once. Silhouette Seams is a carryover. It went with the Sia silhouette from before. Palette Thoughts. If you have a guy in your life, you know, hello, handsome. I like that one, but I don't have any handsome guy here anymore except my son. Okay, page 138, we have background stamps. They only have 6, and these are the only stamps that still come either as wood block included, you have to mount it, or clear block, which means there's no mount, which is the kind I get, because I usually tend to use these on my Stamparatus. And I have the Buffalo Check and the Birch. They also have it all wired up, like the wire fence look. Stacked Stone, which is pretty cool, which is new. Camouflage, which is new. But the one I want is Dry Brush. I think that looks cool with paint strokes. So, yeah. But you might want to look at those. Yeah, I like the plaid dies too. I don't know. It might be complicated, but yeah, I'll have to try it sometime. Make a Difference carried over, and the reason is it's got the copyright Stampin' Up's thing in here. It goes Actually, I think the dies that went with it, I think there were dies that went with it. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it's just the stamp set now. Just so you know, if you do make cards to sell them, there is an angel policy. There's a link to their website that tells you about that on page 139. Okay, then we get to page 140. This is where everything else comes into play. So all your, and it tells you on page 140, cardstock is on these pages, Stampin' pads and ink refills are on these pages, Stampin' Write markers, which are the dye-based ones, like I used last night to flick the garden green on. Watercolor pencils, we have 2 sets of those. They're carrying over. I have to remember to use those more. Designer series papers, they summarize in here. Stampin' blends, which are the alcohol markers. And the new colors, 4 of the new colors are going to be in blends, but not Bumblebee. I think because they still have 3 yellows in Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, and So Saffron. So Saffron to me is the closest to the Bumblebee, but a little bit lighter. Ribbon and trims and embellishments. So this page I'll just tell you about. It's set up a little bit different, where they have for each color family, they show you a picture and the name of the color at the top, and they actually have the columns in the colors. And then going across the top is cardstock, 8.5 by 11. The ink pad, the classic Stampin' pad, is the ink pad. The ink refills and the Stampin' Blends combo pack, if there is one, is on the same page. That's new. That didn't used to be there, and I like that about it. And they even have a little N for new. They are also coming out with a Melon Mambo one, which I definitely want to have. And there was one other one I don't have, which is Gray Granite, which I guess I'm going to have to get now because the Peony bundle uses that color. So I'll have to get that. And then down here we have our in colors. These are the new ones: Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight. And same thing. There's no blend for Bumblebee. And then last year's Purple Posy Seaside Spray. And you know there's no ink pad or refill for the ink for Purple Posy. But there are Stampin' blends, so you can still use that for some of the color. Seaside Spray I like, Pretty Peacock I love, Terracotta Tile, and Rococo Rose. So, and those rotate out for those of you not familiar. So, for example, we are just now we lost Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, Pineapple Punch, Call Me Clover, and Blueberry Bushel. But we're getting in these 2. Now, next year, the Purple Posy Seaside Spray, Pretty Peacock, Terracotta Tile, and Rococo Rose will go away, and other new colors will come in. All right. Here is the designer papers for the color families. You can get inks for the color families in a bundle. I hope I can still get that today because I want that. Stampin' Write marker assortments for the 2 in colors and also each color family. They're $15 for the 2 in colors and $30 for the whole color family because you get 10 in each of those and 5 in each of the in colors. I always get the new ones for the new in colors. Those are the water-based, and here's their colored pencils. Their storage, which I actually really like for their ink pad and markers. Hang on, I have one here. I'll show you if I don't make it fall apart. Oops, sorry. I have this. This is like a spare, and this is in the wrong place. So this holds your stamp pad, and then also it doesn't hold a blend, but it holds one of these. So you can put your dye-based marker with your thing, and then this is an extra piece. It's a little topper, they call it, topper lid. There's a regular flat lid if you just prefer that. So they're on page 145. They're really nice, actually. And they also have a blends, Stampin' Blend storage tray too, but I have a wood thing that I hold my blends in, except for the ones you saw in that or the ones that are going out or gone. Okay, 146 and 147, coloring tools. This is where the new spots are. where the uninked ones are. Let me just talk about the new ones. The classic Stampin' Spot assortment is here. Water painters, they had the aqua painters or something they called them before, and they're going out because now they have a 3-pack with a fine tip, medium tip, and large flat brush tip. I have get later because for now I have to use the ones I have. The heat tool, Versamark, all those kind of things are on here. Here's your designer papers, a little more maybe up close. You can see all of them on the 2 pages, and I again highlight them either in yellow. Well, none of these would be pink because they weren't available before. So I have maybe later on here, got these in pre-order, that kind of stuff. Here are the color family ones. I have the ones for the in color, the new in colors. Here's the whale, that kind of stuff. Here's the trimmer. These we're getting into tools now. And the extra cutting blades and the scoring tool, which I don't have because I have one I got somewhere else a while back. The Forever Gold laser cut paper. If you don't want that whole suite, you can just get that laser gold paper. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here's the Rainbow Glimmer paper. They also have Color Velveteen paper pack in Cinnamon Cider, Highland Heather, and Soft Seafoam. I thought that Soft Seafoam would work really good with the greenery, and that the Cinnamon Cider would go good with the in color, what's that called? Tasteful. You know which one I mean, with all the 24 papers, the textile ones. The square vellum doilies, you can see a little better on page 153. They're new. And most of the rest, and the brass foil sheets. So they still have gold, champagne, copper, silver, and now brass, which I'm looking forward to using too. Memories, more stuff I'm not going to get into too much. There is a packs for World of Good, and also Flowers for Every Season, which I've gotten. And then your embellishments. Okay, things that are not in suites. These little butterflies, and they're in the last year's in colors. Pretty Peacock, Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, and Terracotta Tile. And something else. I guess all the rest of these are in suites, except that if you don't get the suite and you want the embellishments, they're back here on pages 156 to 157. Don't forget the little jar shakers. And the little pet trinkets are cute with the bones and stuff. Anyway, you can look through all those. Just lots of goodies. And then here's the ribbon pages. I have to say, out of the whole catalog, this layout I'm not crazy about, because when you print it, it's a little confusing because these are on one page, but the description's over here. And when I first printed it on my printer, I was like, huh, what? But it does give you a good visual on what the ribbons look like if you couldn't see it on the other pages. Beautiful ribbons. Couple of the new in colors are already on back order. Bumblebee and Cinnamon Cider. And let's see, anything new here? Oh, adhesives. We just have to talk about adhesives real quick. They have foam adhesive sheets now. They have cling adhesive. If you have any of the old clear mount stamps and you want to turn them into cling stamps, they have an adhesive for that now. They have adhesive sheets, so you can use them to do your die cutting. Yay. They have Stampin' Seal, which replaces the snail, and they have Stampin' Seal Plus, which is for heavier layers and 3D projects. It's a stronger. So yes, and then they still have the multi-purpose glue, the fine tip glue, mini glue dots, tear and tape. The silicone craft sheet I used last night, the foam adhesive strips, which are thinner, not the same as the sheets. But you can use the adhesive sheets with dies and or however you want, really, to put on bigger things to raise them up. I'm gonna have to get those for sure. The blocks, if you need any blocks, are on page 163. Okay, the Stampin' Mist stamp cleaner. I do like that because even though I use the chamois, the Simply Chamois, all the time, which I keep in a stamp case right here. There's my dirty, actually it's not that dirty, but shame, it looks dirty. This cleaner works really well. I love it. It does not work on Stays-On. If you use Stays-On, you have to use Stays-On cleaner. It's an oilier cleaner, but it's the only thing I found that gets Stays-On off your stamps, and you need to do that. And the grid paper I use is for sale here. There's also a small grid paper that comes with the Stamparatus, which is on this page, I think. Yeah, small grid paper. That fits in your Stamparatus, but it's nice to have as well. And then we already looked at the punches, and the dies are all summarized back here with punch bundles. The new machine is not available yet. Machines, I really, really want that mini. So I will let you know when that becomes available. So everything on pages 170 through 172, except for the take your pick, everything that has to do with the machine, not available right now. It might be a couple months, actually. Then you have the die bundles. And then you have the embossing folders. Oh my gosh, guys. These little ones are to go with the mini. So you'll see it says mini. That means they fit in the new mini machine. I would like to get the Meadow Moments. I don't know that it came with any set. There's also a little details. The greenery one is what I used last night. Dainty Diamonds is in the Peony bundle. Hammered Metal is a carryover. I love that one too. That's a carryover from the mini catalog. Here's the Dandelion 3D, which I thought would go with Dandelion Wishes really well. And then everything in pink here basically is carryover, and I have it. Seabed comes in the whale one. You know, you can look at them. There's only 2 pages of them. Old World paper, it's to me is a must-have. Ornate Florals, a must-have. Yeah. Okay. And then there's some host sets. So for those of you hosting parties, information about the rewards is in every catalog. It's on page 187 in this one. And remember, this is before the special that Stampin' Up! Is having right now, June 3rd to June 30th. If you have an order or host a party and it goes above $250, you will get $25 more in rewards, plus in addition to what you would have from this little chart. So check out the chart on page 187. If you don't have a catalog and you go to the website, just scroll down till you see host, and it will bring up information about that. So you'll be able to see it there. And I'm sorry, I'm missing all these. Yeah, I know. With me, it's hard to win the lottery, though, because I don't play. Yeah, the cling is a great thing for the old sets. How much Paper Pumpkin is $22 a month plus tax. If you prepay, there is shipping included in the price because you buy it through Stampin' Up. You can buy it on any other order, like you can prepay for 3 or 6 months. And if you do that, 3 or 6 months, you can actually put that on Judy's party, for example. But you can't put the $22 a month one on Judy's because that goes right to Paper Pumpkin, where the other one you order through Stampin' Up, and then they email you a code, which you then go put on the Paper Pumpkin website to get that activated. Yeah, it's $22. And you have to register for June. You have to register by the 10th, which is going to be a lot of yellow sunshine that Sarah developed. She's the CEO. Her mother was a co-founder of Stampin' Up! Something like 28 years ago or 18 years ago. I forget. I think it was like 28 years ago. Anyway, you have to order by June 10th to be able to get the June one. Also on the host page, switching back again, there's 2 host stamp sets shown, Summer Days and Touch My Heart. You can only get them if you are a host. Or if your order goes over $150, because they consider you as a host then, even if you're not. Now, one other tip, and then I'm going to we'll do our little drawing, and then I'm going to let you go. This is one of my favorite things. Starting on page 189, they list every stamp set by alphabet. So what do? I color code it. Yellow for I already have it. Pink, C is carryover. P is pre-order. You know, I color code it, and I have little gets on here. And then once I get it, it'll change to yellow or pink color for this. I also kind of notate which ones are reversible and distinctive with ours, or just write it out. So, I mean, I have a lot, but I don't have them all, as you can see here. So this is one of my favorite resources in the catalog. You can probably tell because the pages are actually already starting to come out. So and also it tells you what page you can find that stamp on to see it in more detail. So if you kind of have a knowledge of the name, but you aren't sure where it is in the catalog, come back here to the stamp set index, look it up, and then from there you can see whether it had dies or punches or whatever. So that's my big tip. Apparently it is, Amalia. Somebody came on and said it was right around 11 our time here, an hour ago, and I'm about done anyway. I hope this was helpful. Oh, and in the back, there's an accessories index on the very last, and also some legal proprietary stuff, which is really important. I talked about that last night. Anyway, yeah, so apparently we are live, and let's do a final 2 drawings. And all I have to give away are 2 packs of basic rhinestone jewels. But remember, you can color these with any Stampin' Blend alcohol marker that you have in any color that you would like. So these are very versatile, can be used on anything. And I think for these, we'll make it easy. We'll just do numbers. So, and I'll draw for 2. All right, let me pick a number. I'm going to write it down. Let me find my pen. I'm going to pick 2 numbers between 1 and 25. Let's see. And all right. So let's do 1 first. When I say go. All right. Pick a number between 1 and 25. And you can keep guessing, guys, until somebody gets it and I say stop, and that'll be for one of them. All right, go. Go, go, go. If you want a pack of rhinestone basic jewels, chance at them. Pick a number between 1 and 25. We have to get this done, guys, so I can go get a host code, and then I'll let you all know. Oh, that's good, Paige. That's a good idea. I may send one to my daughter and granddaughters, too, because I can't send anything to the nursing home. Nobody wants any rhinestone jewels? I don't mind keeping them. Is there a delay here or what? Don't forget, guys, give me a thumbs up, please, too, if you haven't already. Everybody says, we want to get off and get Judy's number in order. Okay, if nobody wants them, that's fine with me. They can be used for anything. Give it another minute in case there's a delay. And if anybody's interested in the adhesive chart too, to see what adhesives are good for whatever. And don't forget, it's a good time to sign up as a demonstrator because you get a free bundle when you sign up in addition to your normal starter kit of $125 in product for $99. But also, if you don't want to sign up, I get that. For a $250 order, you get, and above, you get a $25 extra Stampin' rewards. So, any questions? Any questions? No numbers. All right. I'll keep them. I'll save them for another time. Or maybe I'll add these to my send out for Grace's party thank yous because they're so versatile. You might already have them, but they're really useful. and they're pretty. All right, everybody, I'm going to say goodbye because I want to get off here and go get Judy's number. What do you, oh, okay, good. Yeah, good idea, Nix. I'm going to go get Judy's host code. I will come back on and just have a, I won't come on as a live. I'll just do a video. But before that, I'll post it on my Facebook page, my Facebook group, and check community. I'll put it in community on my channel as soon as I get it set up. It should only take me about 10 minutes to do that. And then I will run and do my pre-order, my order, as I hope you do too. All right, good luck, everybody, with your ordering or putting your wish list together. I hope this was helpful.